Every major hardware store in America is filled with tools that look tough but are designed to die. Bright colors, bold logos, familiar names your grandfather trusted. But almost none of them are made here anymore, and almost none of them are built to last. The American power tool industry was hollowed out over 30 years. Corporate holding companies bought up the heritage brands, moved factories to Mexico and China, swapped forged steel for injection-molded plastic, and quietly redefined professional grade to mean last 2 years instead of 1. But a small group of brands refused. Some fought back. Some never left. These are the 6 brands still building real tools on American soil, tools you buy once, hand down, and never replace. Number 1. Snap-on Tools forges its reputation and its tools in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where the machines have run without pause since 1920. This is the birthplace of the buy once philosophy. Chrome moly steel ratchets, sockets, and wrenches, serial stamped and hammered out on American presses, built to outlast a career. Snap-on does not chase the big box crowd. Instead, it sends out more than 5,000 mobile franchisees, each with a van loaded with $250,000 in inventory, direct to mechanics, job site by job site. There is no retail markup, no discount aisle, no pressure to cut corners for mass market price points. That is how Snap-on keeps real metal in your hand, not brittle plastic. The lifetime warranty is more than a slogan, it is enforced on the spot. Break a ratchet and the dealer swaps it out, sometimes before your next coffee break. No receipt, no runaround, just a new tool in your box. The policy reads, lifetime warranty, no questions asked, replacement. For over a century, Kenosha's factory floor has turned out tools meant to be handed down, not thrown away. Snap-on sets the benchmark, American-made and truly built for life. In second place, Milwaukee Tool proves that American ingenuity isn't just a slogan, it is the core of their operation. The Brookfield, Wisconsin headquarters houses a formidable engineering force driving the design and testing of high-demand cordless systems. While most brands offload both production and innovation overseas, Milwaukee invests in domestic research and development and maintains real manufacturing muscle in Mississippi and Wisconsin. Their heavy-duty cordless lines, like the MX Fuel Breaker, are engineered to match the output of a 60-pound corded demolition tool, all without the tangle of extension cords or the hassle of job site generators. Professional crews get corded level power, verified in lab tests, with runtime and torque numbers that aren't just marketing fluff. Milwaukee's One Key system goes even further, offering asset tracking and digital torque cycle logs, but without locking users behind a paywall or subscription trap. No rental fees, no hidden charges, just pro-grade data and control. This approach stands in stark contrast to the mass market race to the bottom, where plastic housings and throwaway batteries are the norm. Milwaukee's commitment to American engineering and select domestic assembly delivers tools that last, perform, and can be repaired, not tossed. For tradespeople who demand reliability over gimmicks, Milwaukee's formula is simple. Build it strong, build it smart, and keep the innovation close to home. Third on our list, Starrett stands as the last word in American-made precision. Since 1880, the Athol, Massachusetts plant has been forging steel squares, micrometers, and hole saws to tolerances that would make most mass-market brands blush. Here, American steel is not just a marketing slogan, it is the raw material for tools that hold plus or minus 0.0005-inch accuracy, cycle after cycle. That is not a rounding error, it is the difference between a professional cut and a ruined job. Starrett's metallurgy is not a mystery either. The high-carbon, heat-treated steel used in their hole saws lasts 3 times longer than the import bin's best effort. Run a fatigue test, and the numbers do not lie. Where a big box hole saw burns out after a dozen sheets, Starrett's teeth keep biting, saving the tradesperson from 4 trips back to the store and double the downtime. Cost per cycle? The cheap tool needs replacing 4 times to match the lifespan of a single Starrett, turning the so-called savings into a money pit. In an industry that swapped forged steel for stamped metal and plastic, Starrett refuses to budge. Athol's factory floor still hums with the sound of American steel meeting industrial tolerances, building tools meant to be passed down, not thrown out. Number 4. Klein Tools keeps its roots planted firmly in American soil, Lincolnshire, Illinois to be exact, with additional production lines running out of Missouri. For electricians, this isn't just another tool brand. Klein's insulated pliers, cutters, and screwdrivers are built for the real job, live wire work, where failure means more than a wasted afternoon. Each insulated tool is batch tested to 1,000 volts, and if it doesn't pass, it doesn't leave the plant. That is non-negotiable. Klein refuses to chase the big box crowd. Instead, their tools move through contractor supply houses, never the discount aisle, so the specs don't get watered down for mass market price points. This distribution model means you won't find Klein's lineman grade gear hanging next to bargain bin imports, and that is by design. When a tool fails, a lifetime warranty with a 48-hour turnaround kicks in, and replacement jaws or grips are stocked right here in the US, not stuck in a global supply chain limbo. Supply house owners back up the claim. Klein's warranty process is fast, no red tape, no overseas shipping delays. For the tradesperson who works hot, Klein's commitment to American manufacturing, safety, and rapid support isn't just a selling point. It is the difference between a tool you trust and one you toss. Number 5. Greenlee keeps the heavy trades running out of Rockford, Illinois, where the presses have stamped out knockout punches and cable pullers for generations. In an industry where downtime bleeds money, Greenlee's tools are engineered for the long haul, and the proof is in the paperwork. Every knockout punch set ships with a printed parts breakdown, not buried behind a paywall, but right in the box. Lose a spring or crack a die, and the service manual lists the part number, the diagram, and the fix. Same-day parts shipping through a nationwide network of trade distributors means a failed punch does not sideline a crew for a week. The Rockford plant's lineage stretches back to 1862, and the equipment is still built to handle the brutal demands of commercial construction. The 6,000-pound cable puller is not just rated. It is endurance tested to 10,000 cycles, and when it does need work, the repair is as straightforward as ordering from a catalog. Contractors do not have to gamble on mystery imports or chase warranty claims through offshore call centers. Instead, they rely on documented service, real parts, and a support system designed for uptime. For the pros who cannot afford to wait, Greenlee's commitment to repairability and documented support is the difference between a job finished and a job stalled. Number 6. Husqvarna Professional draws a hard line against throwaway outdoor equipment. In McDonough, Georgia, assembly lines turn out XP Series Pro chainsaws built for the long haul, machines that do not just survive the job site, but come back for more, year after year. The heart of these saws is a forged steel crankshaft spinning inside a magnesium housing that shrugs off heat and vibration at 13,000 revolutions per minute. This is not the plastic-clad, single-season gear stacked at the big box. It is a tool designed for the arborist who expects to rebuild, not replace. Parts catalogs for the XP series still list components for models dating back to the 1990s, so a saw that is notched 20 seasons can be stripped down, fitted with new bearings, and sent back into the woods. One veteran arborist rebuilt his 372 XP after more than 22,000 cuts, proof that these machines are engineered to be serviced, not scrapped. While most outdoor power brands chase volume with disposable engines and sealed housings, Husqvarna Professional keeps the repair ethos alive, making it possible for a single saw to outlast a decade of hard use. This is what buy once looks like in the world of high RPM engines, American assembly, pro-grade metal, and a supply chain that refuses to abandon its past. The philosophy that built the great American hand tool carries straight through to the forest edge. Durability, service, and a machine that pays you back every season. Across all 6 brands, one truth stands out. Real American-made tools are engineered to be repaired, not replaced. In a market flooded with throwaway hardware, these holdouts show that durability is a choice, and so is settling for less. The buy once mentality still exists if you know where to look.